I just saw the Timberland van pass me up. I'm gonna take a wild guess that they're probably going to Raymond. Yeah. Alright. So leaving. Whoa. That's crazy. So there's a truck between me and the Timberland library van. Oh! Why is he making a right? Well, to get to Raymond, you gotta stay on 6. But it looks like a dead end that way. Oh, I see. Okay. He knows where he's going. So now there's 2 cars between me and the van. Man, it's so warm. I'm turning up the air a little bit. I walked around L a little bit. Saw some interesting things. Just wanted to see the housing and get familiar with it. Get familiar with the lifestyles of L. Chehalis River? I don't know. Raymond in 28 miles. Jeez, that's still a long distance. Oh. Oh. Yeah, they gotta make a complete stop, huh? What is that? 28 miles. Jeez. That's 28 miles of getting cooler weather, at least. It probably would get up to 90 here. I could probably get down 3 more degrees by going to Raymond. The closer I can get to the coast, the better, but then I gotta balance that out with the cops harassing me, so I want to keep my distance from the coast as well. It's too bad there's not more cities in between. I kind of wish there were, but I guess, you know, the reasons are that this is timberland and you got to protect the spotted owl. Stop. Oh man, the library van is stopped up here. Must be pretty fun to be able to drive around like that. Ah, maybe not though. You're constantly driving the same old route over and over, sitting on your ass, just wishing that you could get out and walk around, but you got to cover these long distances in your vehicle. Yeah, I think this truck is fishing. So it's a pretty view out there. You can kind of see 25. Wait, 25? That must have been put up, yeah, for the construction. Oh, okay. They screwed a 2 on the sign. It's pretty sneaky. Guess they're looking at a long-term construction project here. They gotta make more permanent signage that looks official. Jeez, man, this is crazy. This whole damn highway is shut down. We're still waiting on maybe the opposite traffic or something. This is some serious construction. Well, I'm just gonna stop it then. Okay, so we're back. That was maybe a 10-minute wait. And some serious construction activity. Whoa. So what are they doing exactly? See, the library van is still up there. I think they're running a little late now. Like it really matters though. When they show up, they show up. Look at that, he's busy discussing important stuff. They're working on another road. They're not even working on this one. So that mountain is falling down. Is this a trail? It's like a trail on the left. Okay, back in the original. Oh, bump. Back in the original lane. 25. There's a lot of construction workers out here. Hot day to be out here working. Some guys doing a ground survey or something. A level survey. Yeah, they're covering a long expanse. They got to get things right, I guess. Get it right the first time. Yeah, I didn't see that delay on Google Maps. That wasn't even reported. See, they'll show delays every so often. Maybe not so much on my app then. Maybe more on the website. Well, if I would have known that, I might have more seriously considered taking the back roads. It was not reported. Well, on Google Maps. Going into this curve. All right. That's a pretty bumpy road. Bus stop ahead. Looks like they've done some clear cutting. They harvested their trees up on the left. Oh, they still got to pull them out. Got to break off all those branches. Pacific County. Wow, it's been a while since I've been in Pacific County. With its coastal weather. Is that a stop sign for me? I think that's a stop sign for them. Yeah, I almost should drive over to that food bank and just get a good look at their sign. Almost should drive over there because that's a heck of a walk. I have a pretty good idea where its location is. Because if it could be open today, if it could be, then I could definitely use that food. I do have my canned corn and maybe canned beans though. I should finish. Still a long ways away from Raymond. Quite a woodsy drive, lots of woods. If I would have taken the back roads, I suppose I would have taken more of those dirt roads. And maybe seen similar scenery, although it was pretty darn scenic. On that dirt road, there were some scenic views. I don't believe they would have such nice scenic views on this kind of road. The purpose of this road is just to get you, it's just an artery to the ocean. More clear cutting on the left. Looks like they pulled all the logs they wanted to out of there. They make their brush piles for the animals. It's got a long ways to go before it's revitalized. But you know, any fire would destroy it too. Weyerhaeuser owns all this forest on the left. Looks like a lot of telephone poles. Miles an hour on these dangerous curves. Whoa, I hit it at 30. Back up to 55, so it's smoothed out, I guess. Straightened out road. Be accelerating quite a bit here, not pushing on the gas. I guess I'm going downhill now. It's quite a little decline here. It's nice that it's on a straightaway. Slowing down a little bit now. Gotta give it some gas. Going 52 miles an hour. Yes, another gate for the lumber workers. Another gate for the lumber people. These lumber guys, you can't see it on the map. They got their little trails that they're not visible on the map. But these guys, this is all private property. All this woods is just private property. Yep, tree farms. They're just growing trees, and that's their farm. It's not like growing oranges or any of the tree fruits or tree nuts like walnuts or whatever. They're harvesting the actual tree. A lot of management to be done there. This is kind of a young forest coming back. Washington is pretty much the designated tree farm state. Oh, I'm on a decline again. I'm maintaining my speed in neutral. Oh, no, slowing down a little. Tree farms. Tree farms all over. And then there's a little horse farm, like a ranch. I wonder how much they have to pay for their ranch. So the way it looks is the tree farm owners probably keep the prices competitive. I mean, they gotta own that property, and then they can't do anything to their trees until they're old enough and big enough. It could be at least a whole generation before they harvest like a new growth forest. It's quite a long-term operation. That's an abandoned home. Their barn is collapsed. Okay, I got some people following me here. Do I have a lot of wind or something? The car feels weird at 55. Entering Francis? Church, nice church. Doesn't have any reduced speeds in Francis. Kind of keep the city separate from the highway. Francis meets. There's a home falling apart. And Francis. Fern Creek. Still too far away for a slough. Guaranteed sloughs in that city. What city am I going to again? I can't even think of it. Just slipped my mind. got Aberdeen, Raymond, yeah, wow. Elk Prairie. Oh, it'll be nice relief to get out of that heat. I still got the whole month of August to deal with. You know it's going to be pretty hot. Some extra farmland around here. So what's got more value, the tree farms or the agricultural farmlands? They balance it out a little bit out here. Tree farms seem to dominate. The farmlands are pretty popular too. Agricultural farmland. Oh, there's the trail. If you're brave enough to take that trail from Raymond to Pa'el and beyond Pa'el to Centralia. Centralia, that's a city I would have liked to have visited, but I don't want to deal with that heat. If I can get relief, I'll take it. I'll go for it. Going for the relief. Some cows out in the pasture. Not much grass left for them. Lebam. Do they even enforce the speed limit? Half Moon Creek. Oh, there's a bridge for that trail. Some jerk put those concrete barriers on the trail, though. Hey, isn't that tower for tree harvesting? Maybe it's a gateway to the Pacific City? Maybe it's a training center. Where do the lumbermen train? They just throw them out on the field and train on the job? Alright, back to 55. Willapa River. Lots of trees, lots of green. Well, there's some brown. I don't think there's quite as much brown over here. Yeah, look at that. They don't. Oh, well. I don't think they water that grass, and it's green. Slightly brown over here on the right. Pay for sale. Yeah, it's fairly green. That's fairly green. So this not getting the deadly hot temperatures further west. Things are getting a little greener. It's pretty nice. Looking pretty good. It was really, really brown further inland. You don't need to be on the coast to enjoy the coastal type of weather. It helps, but it's not necessary. And wow, I wonder how much the difference in prices are for homes and stuff are. This area has its own threats. I mean, they got to deal with the flooding. I think it was Centralia that even had nasty flooding in 2007 or something. Forks Creek Salmon Hatchery. Now, did I bicycle to that? How many salmon hatcheries Do they seriously have? Yep, I bicycled to that one. So I've reached this far on my bicycle from Raymond's. I could stop there, go to the bathroom. In fact, they had information on the floods, said that it was like waist high. Hatchery is free for anybody to just go to and check out. It's kind of cool. Use the bathroom and whatever. Yeah, there's that trail. My God, that was a long trail. But I was on a good bicycle. That was a really good bicycle to have for a long trail. The bicycle I got is terrible. I'd be a little too scared to make that kind of a trip. I was very brave. I'm very brave on nice bicycles to make long trips. But on crappy bicycles, no, it's just, I'll be walking more. The pedaling is terrible, the braking, I gotta walk down more hills, more steep hills. This bicycle only has one brake, and that brake is not really working great. My favorite bicycles are the disc brakes. I've had a couple of those, but they've been stolen. Man, you know, it's like I had to have all those bicycles stolen to realize that I needed to start using that U-lock. If I would have started using the U-locks right away, I wouldn't have gotten so many bicycles stolen. You know, my bicycle, when I was stationed on Kadena Air Force Base, if I would have put that in a U-lock, which was never ever sold in Okinawa, I don't think they ever sold U-locks. But if they did, I would have enjoyed using that. I love using the U-lock compared to the cable. I would have locked it up no problem sitting in that storage room. And if that would have happened, I'm sure that they would have had it returned. They would have returned my bicycle. Instead, he's just like, fuck it, I'll keep it. Man. Just because, you know, and those Okinawans probably chose my bicycle because it was not locked. They're like, you know, whatever, it's free to use pretty much. Really gotta warn people about locking your bicycle. Everybody in New York knows, but you know, small town guy like me from Wisconsin made a lot of mistakes, a lot of costly mistakes. Of course, there are some people who live without bicycles, but I don't know how they do it. You really need a bicycle to get around. There's a lot of bicyclers around here too, I've seen. Running up and down roads and stuff. Crazy. Those bicyclers heading to Mount St. Helens in the 90-degree weather, that's insane. They're probably getting a ride back or something. Yeah, nothing beats a good bicycle. God. I've just been so foolish about my bicycle security. It wouldn't have been so costly. There's a lot of mistakes I've made. Those bicycles was definitely one of my costly mistakes, having so many stolen. there's all kinds of thieves running around there, running around up and down, bicycle thieves. People love to take a nice, people love a bicycle, strip it down for parts, or whatever they do. Leave people like me with having to just settle on crappy bicycles. After I get enough bicycles stolen, I just have to settle on bad bicycles and just not enjoy riding. Where's that trail? I think it's over there in the... Yeah, it's separate a little bit. Yeah, it goes behind that house. Wow, they're watering that pretty good. Still though, there's less brown. I think there's less brown. Man, how much longer have we got here? This is a heck of a distance. I bicycled this and yeah, I went through Menlo. Staying on this road, I believe that I don't even have any cars on the road. I believe that there's that abandoned house that I inspected inside. I'd like to see that. That's on this other side of Menlo. The Menlo store. What kind of a town is this? Could get out and walk around it. High school. They got enough people to form a high school. Okay, so that's abandoned burn ban still. Okay, so it's right up here. The house that lawyer owns. Oh, I forget who even told me that a lawyer owned it. Oh yeah, the neighbors, that's right. He lives in Arizona or some crap. Okay, it should be right up here. See if it's still standing. Yep, yeah, it's still there. Still standing. Nothing to block nothing to block access. Still a crappy home sitting there. It's holding up pretty good too under these conditions. Yeah, it's well hidden though behind the shrubbery. The abandoned home. Just going to hell, but it's awful. The air in there is nasty. It's toxic. Okay, now here's that state park area. You can see the hill on the left with the cows. Heritage marker where the 19-year-old kid was buried after being dragged across the country. Oh, yeah, it's right up there. But you're not allowed to walk up there. Yeah, it's all private property. He's buried up on top of that hill. He wanted to come west so badly, but then he died at 19. It's crazy. Such a tragedy that's why this legend lives on. So yeah, I'm definitely getting closer to Raymond's. Oh God, so familiar this stuff, this area. Just last year. Don't really want to spend a lot of time here. I already know it. Just have I guess a refresher course. I'm spending a lot of money on there's those barriers. I think they're still blocking the trail. Man, what a jerk. Those big concrete barriers that block the trail. Still. They were just put out like last year too. The way they look fresh. Okay, yeah, the trail veers off to the right. There's a deadly hawk, huh? Watching over the ground. Yeah, the trail veers off to the right. So I'm looking for Raymond's, and there's an establishment of homes. I believe I'm hitting East Raymond's. Just have to figure out where I turn and all that. It's like, you know, I don't need to look at any maps. I pretty much know this city, like a lot of other towns. And it's just a town. Like, I'd be like checking my map every 5 seconds. But then when I know it, it's like, whatever. When I get there, I'll probably recognize something. I don't think I've ever been on this road, though. And that looks like a stop sign. Looks like a lady walking on the side of the road. Cautiously. The short dress. I don't think that's a stop sign for me. Yeah, Raymond's. Where? This is new. I've never actually been on this road. It's not just gonna whip past Raymond. I believe there's a bridge I cross. Yeah, I just never took this road. In all my months, all my weeks, I've stayed in Raymond's. I don't recall ever being on this road. Oh, curve in there, and yeah, I didn't pass the library van. Where'd the library van go? They must have picked up speed. Okay, yeah, I'm entering Raymond's. Oh, and what's the speed? 35. Yeah, this is unfamiliar. Wow, you know, I probably spend some time getting familiar with this little area, recording some homes and whatnot. Oh, unless... No, I'm not coming from the north. I'm coming from the east. Entering Raymond's. Okay, it's quite a curve. Jeez. Yeah, I've never been on this road. This is still not sure. Never seen that horse. That type of art is familiar. Oh my God! Don't tell me now I'm going to. No, I couldn't be going to that other city, South Bend. Bloomhart. Yeah, what's all? Oh my God! What is all this? Raymond's on the Willapa. Yeah, those are nice. What direction am I coming from? Wow, that's still not... You know, I was on that trail. I know I was on that trail. But I'm not familiar. Okay, this fenced off area is familiar. Yeah, I don't want to go to McDonald's. Yeah, pretty... well... Yeah, I'm gonna take the right. Yeah, I guess I need quite a refresher course. Okay, there it is. Alright. I know where I'm at now. Car show here in August 2nd. Oh, they got a festival going on as we speak. Just make my left as quick as possible so that car can see what I'm doing. God damn it. I know I'm probably better off trying to bicycle there to that food bank. Alright. So all this is familiar. I'm just gonna park in the park. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I'm in Raymond, and I'm in, well, it's gonna be hot, but it's not gonna be deadly 97 degrees hot. Oh, they covered up their wagon with that cloth. They take that cloth down for this, for the winter time. You know, and I feel kind of good about being here and knowing I don't have to stick around for very long. It's kind of feels foreign to me for some reason. Like, I do remember it, but I don't remember it. I remember it and not quite. Yeah, I know where the bathrooms are, I know where the library is. Yeah, they cut down those trees. Huh, so strange. Oh god. Looks like the shade park spot is taken. Oh my god. Okay, they got a book sale, alright. I'm just gonna go. Okay, there's a shade spot right here. I'll try and take it. What the heck? Alright, so I can't camp here for long periods of time. They get kind of mad about that shit. And then this should turn into shade for the evening. Alright.